Now this is a classroom, and what we want to do is configure the outside interface, the one that points to the classroom, to get an IP address from the DHCP server. And we want to configure the inside interface to get an IP address that is manually set by us. Can we have the same IP address or the same network on the inside and on the outside? For this firewall, we can't. So the outside is 172.28.237. And we're going to get something, some number from DHCP. This is going to be set via DHCP. On the inside, we're going to have a different network, totally different network, because this guy is pretty much a router. Now, there are some instances in which you can have the same network on the inside and on the outside. That is called a transparent firewall. This fix does not work in transparent mode or in layer 2 mode. Therefore, we have to give it a completely different network. Think of it as a router. So what we're going to do, we're going to go 192.168.1.1, right? And that would be the IP address for the PIX inside interface, which means that every computer on the inside will get a 192.168.1. Next IP address, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever the next IP address is. All right, so if you do a show run to look at the configuration, at some point, if we scroll down, there was a line that said no IP address inside and no IP address outside. So let's use the help to figure out how do we configure then the outside IP address via DHCP. Here's the trick. If you just type question mark, you're going to get the basic commands. If you type IP space question mark, then you'll get how to use the command, the IP command. So every time you want to figure out how do I use this command, you type it space question mark, and you'll get the help for that specific command. So there is a bunch of stuff that comes out. If you do IP and then space question mark. Anything that is in square brackets is optional. So you don't have to enter it. You can, but it's not required. In our configuration, actually, under IP address, there is a no, which means the IP address is not configured. So the command looks like it's IP address, IP space address, the interface name, which is not Ethernet anymore. It's either outside or inside. Remember, from now on, we'll refer to the interfaces as either inside or outside. So from now on, after you enable them, which you have to say which physical interface, Ethernet 0, Ethernet 1, you're enabling. After that, anything else will refer as inside or outside. So it looks like the command is IP address, the space, the interface name, inside or outside, and then the address and the net mask that we want to give it. That only works, though, if I want to give it a static IP address. What do we see in there if we want to give it a DHCP address? Do you see anything in here that would allow us to configure set?
DHCP in there.
Yeah. IP address. So it's IP address, interface name, DHCP, and here's the thing. In this case, set route, we want to use it. It is optional. If we do not use the interface, we will get an IP address, but it won't get a default route. The PIX will not get a default route from the DHCP server. So we will want to know where, yeah, I'll have an IP address, but I don't know if that's my default route or not. So yeah, that's the command. So we're going to type it IP space address